that will change the fortunes of the continent. A critical question is, what is the place of the small and medium-sized enterprises in this agreement? Our business reporter Noakip Kemboe looks at this and what it portends for Africa.
Bringing together a market of 1.2 billion people with an estimated output of $2.6 trillion, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area is eliciting excitement across the continent.
The Continental Free Trade Area is the lifeblood of our continent's integration and prosperity.
In the context of global developments on trade, including threats to multilateral system, the treaty is more critical than ever.
But in a continent that is dominated by the micro, small and medium-sized enterprises, these businesses have to prepare to take advantage of the free trade agreement.
So one of the things that I would urge SMEs to do is to aggregate around associations or cooperatives so that you can be able to have a bigger voice in terms of advocacy. You can be able to aggregate resources and be able to access some markets that would require heavy capitalization.
With a variety in the sizes of economies across the continent, there have been fears of stronger businesses and economies taking advantage of the majority SMEs.
Unless you have a clear policy across the borders on competition, you are going to see the distortionary practices, which you have already started seeing in fertilizer and cement particularly, and beverages, squash the dreams and the hopes of enterprise. And the main casualty when bigger enterprises are abusing competition law is this vulnerability of smaller enterprises.
These notwithstanding, Kenyan SMEs have to evolve from the traditional dominance in retail, wholesale, food and accommodation, which have taken a hit in the COVID-19 period.
There are sectors that are bound to come to reap more through this dispensation. So sectors such as textile, leather, apparel, etc. So these are sectors that SMEs should be able to diversify and take advantage of the new markets that will be created around the trade agreement.
With the rise of economic nationalism in major trading powers, Africa's power lies in creating a working trade agreement. And for us to boost intra-Africa trade, then we have to empower the small and medium-sized enterprises on the continent. Noakip Kemboe, KTN News, Nairobi.
Now, a number of residents in Mathare